The Echo Chamber of Shadows. Meet Caleb. Caleb is 23, lives in Brooklyn, and is currently winning at Life 4. At least, that's what his LinkedIn says. He's got the founder title, the Minimalist Loft, and a vocabulary filled with words like leverage, synergy, and optimization. But Caleb has a ghost. Every night, when the screen goes dark and the city noise fades, he feels like he's hollow. He feels like he's a giant balloon impressive to look at, but one tiny pinprick away from popping. Caleb thinks confidence is a volume knob. He thinks if he just talks louder, works harder, and buys better, the hollow feeling will go away. He's chasing what we call paper confidence. It looks good, but it tears the second it gets wet. One weekend, Caleb's car broke down in a rural part of upstate New York. He ended up at a small, dusty repair shop owned by an old guy named Silas. Silas didn't have a LinkedIn. It didn't have a main character energy. He was quiet, the kind of quiet that makes a loud person like Caleb feel nervous. Caleb spent 3 hours pacing the shop, complaining about the inconvenience and the lost revenue of his missed meetings. He was performing his importance for a man who wasn't even looking. Finally, Silas looked up from a rusted engine block. "You're making a lot of noise for someone who isn't moving, son." Caleb bristled. "I'm running a company, Silas. Time is money." Silas wiped his grease-stained hands on a rag. "No, you're running away. I've seen guys like you. You think confidence is a wall you build to keep people out. But a wall is just a target. True confidence isn't a wall. It's a floor." "What does that mean?" Caleb asked. "Defensive. A wall is something you have to defend," Silas said, leaning against a workbench. "You're constantly worried about someone knocking a hole in it. You're worried someone will see you're tired, or that you're wrong, or that you're just human. That's not confidence. That's a hostage situation." He pointed to the concrete floor beneath them. A floor doesn't care if you jump on it. It doesn't care if you drop a wrench on it. It just is. It's solid. It's grounded. It's been through the fire and settled. Silas told him about the secret of the mended hand. He showed Caleb a massive scar across his palm. "I got this 30 years ago, trying to prove I could lift something I couldn't. I was arrogant. I thought I was invincible. That scar used to make me feel weak. Now, it's my favorite part of my hand." "Why?" Caleb asked. "Because it's the truth," Silas replied. "The moment I accepted I wasn't invincible, I stopped being afraid of getting hurt. And the moment I stopped being afraid of getting hurt, I became truly confident. You can't break a man who has already embraced his brokenness." The 3 pillars of grounded confidence. Caleb realized his paper confidence was a wall. If he wanted the concrete floor, he had to change his internal architecture. 1. The law of the scar. In the US, we use filters to hide our scars, but a filter is a lie, and a lie requires maintenance. True confidence comes from looking at your mistakes and saying, "Yeah, that happened. I learned from it." Next, 2. The silence test. If you're coy and sit in a room alone for 30 minutes without your phone, you don't have confidence, you have a distraction habit. True confidence is being okay with your own thoughts. It's when the inner critic speaks, and you just listen without reacting. 3. The authority of mastery. Caleb realized he spent more time talking about his business than actually building it. Confidence is a byproduct of You don't need to tell people you're a leader if you're actually leading. The sun doesn't have to announce it's rising. It just shines. Caleb went back to Brooklyn a different man. He stopped the alpha talk. He started admitting to his team when he was stressed. He started showing his scars instead of his filters. And a funny thing happened. His team started trusting him more. His business actually grew. Because for the first time, Caleb wasn't a main character in a movie. He was a solid floor for other people to stand on. So, with at the Les tribe. Here's the wisdom. Stop building walls and start pouring the concrete. Don't be afraid of the scar. Don't be afraid of the silence. Confidence isn't the loud guy at the party. It's the person who doesn't need the party to know they exist. If you're ready to build your floor, pipe solid in the comments. Subscribe to join the circle of those who choose depth over surface. This is Wizaitales. Stay grounded. Everything else is just noise.